Hi everyone, my name is Priscilla Buono. I am a traffic accident investigator and I've been with the department nearly now 5 years. When I graduated high school, I contacted the police department if they were hiring. Essentially, they were hiring traffic accident investigators. So I did dive into that, and I also have experience as a police explorer, which I joined when I was 15 until I aged out at 21. Essentially, my favorite part of this job is meeting people and actually, talking to the residents here of Coral Springs, and just the residents in particular. You're there during a maybe really crazy time for them, calming them down in that situation, letting them know like, hey, I will get you all the information that you need. I'm here for you. And essentially, honestly, just getting to meet more people, networking. So now we just got dispatched to a crash, University and 31st Court, which is around the library area. They're at the light. They were heading southbound on University, so we're gonna head out there now, see what's going on, and then take the report. Who was my driver? Essentially, his car did stop in the middle of the road. As he was trying to get it off the road, he was hit by the vehicle behind him, which was the Hyundai Sonata. So it's a little bit of a fender bender, but the only problem is that we can't move him off to the side of the road, is that his car, it won't go into drive. So we're gonna have to call for some backup after I'm done finishing with the report. And from there on, they'll help me push the vehicle off to the parking lot, and they can call their own tow company instead of us towing their vehicle. So right now we have both parties just, talking. And during this time is usually when they try to figure out, hey, is it really worth it going through insurance? I can pay for it. So they're probably just talking about this. But regardless, the report is always already made. So even if they try to, like, hey, I'll fix it, and let's just say the cost is too high, or they just kind of ghost them, the report is here, and they can always contact each other's insurance so they can get the quote going for how much the damage is. All right, guys. This is his paperwork.
Okay.
Both of your IDs.
Okay.
This is for the insurance. Contact the insurance and start.
We just sort out something, so we're not gonna go to any
perfect.
insurance.
Perfectly fine with me. I just make the report. You guys can choose whatever you guys want to do. Go through insurance, pay through it. I don't contact your insurances. You guys have to do that if you guys wish to do that, okay?
Okay, so
all right.
Make it easier.
You make it easier.
Much.
You guys are good to go, okay?
Right, thank you.
And this is for you, sir. I'm gonna put my car behind you right here, and then we're gonna wait for somebody to come help me out so I can push you off the road. All right. So I just now handled the crash investigation, and now we are standing by with one of the vehicles that were part of the crash. Unfortunately, his vehicle was disabled before the crash even occurred. So now I did call in for a backup unit to help me push his vehicle off the road where he is in a more secure area and he can call his own record. Yeah, you're good.
Turn right, turn right. You got it?
Close your door, close your door, close your door, close your door. All right, you're good.
Rock salad.
No worries.
7501 Wake Red Day, please. Reference to arrest Mr. Harlan.
So a typical day for us as the traffic accident investigators essentially means that we're responding to crashes. Overall, I believe we all respond to about 3 to 5 crashes a day in the city. And we also take anything that pertains to a burglary vehicle with no suspect information. We head out to these calls and we document the incident, and then we send it into the detectives to overlook it and essentially see if they want to pursue it. We also respond to any animal calls that our humane unit needs assistance with. And we respond as well to parking complaints and any traffic light outage. So during the day, we primarily try to hit on handicaps, anybody that's parked in the fire lane, anything that's really obstructing the roadway where people are not really supposed to be parked. That's exactly where we try to hit on, and that's primarily what we function during the day. Just try not to park in the fire lane or wait. Go ahead and park in a parking spot, maybe do a little loop around until somebody's coming out. No problem. Yep, just do a little bit of loop around, and then you can come back when they're already outside, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, have a nice day. Yep, she's good. And they do have one. So that's good. It's hanging. It's visible for us to see. And now we carry on with our day. And we just appreciate those who actually do show that they have a handicap sign for us. So here we have nobody in the vehicle actually. They just left the vehicle stationary, put on their hazards. It's actually a very, very difficult thing to do here. I have fire wanted to respond, which in the past they have responded several times to Home Depot for an alarm or anything that needs them to respond. This would be impacting their way to actually park. So we try to move these types of vehicles out of the way so if an emergency does happen, they can come in swiftly, handle what they need to handle, and assess the situation. Sir.
Listen, let me explain. I'll show you something.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's a warning.
Show you
It's a
something?
warning.
Okay.
Yeah. Just letting you know your
will
audio
always
recording.
park
Yeah, I got
like
you.
this. I could show you the receipt.
You're fine.
At Home Depot where I go, somebody slammed one of those drywall carts.
Yeah.
$1,248.
No
And I
worries.
call, you know who Sedgwick is?
No.
That's who handles like all, well, you don't know, for Home Depot or whatever. They wouldn't claim it.
Okay.
They didn't cover it. I actually carry the receipt in my car.
Okay.
Just got out of the shop.
I understand, but carrying the receipt doesn't necessarily give you the okay to just park in the fire lane. It's just that our firefighters do respond to Home Depot sometimes, and it will make it impossible for them to come over here and actually, you know, handle the situation that needs to be handled, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day, all right, sir? There we go. So we educate them, let them know, hey, it's not possible for you to even park here, even if you do have a receipt. Unfortunately, that is not enough for me, nor any TAI or officer to not give them a citation. When anyone's involved in an accident, the first thing you should do is call the police. Our dispatchers will walk you through on what you're supposed to be doing next, which is, hey, if you're in the middle of the road, try to see if it's if you have a fender bender, try to move off to the side of the road. Are there any injuries? Our dispatcher will ask all these questions, so when it gets automated into our computer, we can see if there's any injuries, what type of vehicles were involved, who was the caller, what intersection are they in, or what road are they in, that we can then go ahead and respond. If there are an injury call, our police officers will be dispatched as well. They will be running code to these calls, and when I say code, lights and sirens. If there is an injury, if there's no injury, we actually are the only ones dispatched, and then we will arrive on scene and assess the whole situation. If we're gonna need a wrecker, which is a tow company, or if we're gonna need anything else that we're gonna have to call other assets to the city about. And then from there on, we actually conduct the investigation.